Well, today we have a 2014 Mercedes GLK 250 diesel, and we're going to be changing the oil and filter. First thing we have to do is remove this engine cover, flathead screwdriver. In the front there's a little plug. Turn it a quarter turn. Lift, oh, it might be half a turn. Half a turn. Lift and then pull toward you. See, there's two little fingers there that go into those two little ball sockets back there and hold the top on. And we're going to be doing this from the top of the car, not a drain from underneath. We're going to be draining through the dipstick tube, which is back right there. You see the little greenish yellow dipstick? And we're going to be using a vacuum pump that will suck the oil up through the dipstick. I just have to get a, oh, hold on a second. Let me grab a shop towel so I can clean the dipstick when it comes out. I think there's about 9,000 kilometers on this oil change. So, gooey and dirty diesel oil. So leave the dipstick out. I'm going to insert the vacuum tube, and this is the way, this is just a much easier way of changing oil in any car, actually, as long as it's got the filter on top. Otherwise, if you're going underneath, you might as well drain it from down below. If you have to go, excuse me, below to get to the, I loosened the oil drain cap so the oil will come out of there easier. Okay, and now simply pump it. Suck the oil out. You can see the black oil going up the tube, and it's going to fill this up, and it's going to take a few minutes because I believe this is 6.5 liters. So it'll take a few minutes because I have driven it to warm it up so the oil's hot, but it's still going to take a few minutes to suck up through that little tube, but a lot cleaner than going underneath and having to remove splash shields and everything. And in the meantime, we're going to get the oil filter housing off. Back in a sec. So if you have a top-mounted oil filter like this, Volkswagens, the Toyota Tacoma has them. Most diesels do on the top, and I think every Mercedes has them on the top like this. For Mercedes, a 903 cap wrench is the perfect thing. Fits right on top, and you use it's a 1/2 inch ratchet and extension, and you simply loosen it. Other options, if you have one, you can use a strap wrench. They're a little difficult to get in there. Actually, this one's near impossible to get in there, but you can get in there and get this off with a strap. Actually, a strap wrench isn't going to work on this one. Nope. Other Mercedes models it will, but not on this GLK. So strap wrench is not an option. Get out of there. On the ground. So one of these, which is a little grippy thing, will grip any size filter. It just, as you tighten it, the little fingers go in. So I'll show you how that works. Get it around there. Oh, I got it going the wrong way. fingers grab. I will turn that filter. But the best and easiest solution is the 903. I actually got this at Walmart. I think I've had it for 7 or 8 years. I'm just going to loosen that and let the filter drain back into the filter housing there. So we'll leave that for a few minutes and let it drain while the oil's being sucked up. I'll be back once that's all sucked out. Okay, so this filter should have dripped down enough that we can pull it out. And we simply pull the old filter out, stick that in the box. And we are going to change the O-rings that come with the kit. Why is this O-ring down here? Oh, that's where it goes on this one. Usually the O-rings go at the top on most Mercedes, but the GLK apparently is different. It's got that larger groove there for the O-ring. So then we've got an O-ring here. I'm just using a pick tool. You can use a screwdriver. And then one on the tip. Just the tip. Off. And if your filter doesn't come with these new O-rings, start buying new brands of filters. Okay, so big O-ring, back in that groove. Wow, almost the end of September, I'm still getting killed by mosquitoes. Middle O-ring. And the small O-ring. Take your filter, jam it on until it's seated. That is the beauty of a cartridge filter. Where's my wrench? Just screw it down till it seats. And then give it a little bit of a nudge, and that's about it. These O-rings can go in the box with the old filter. And this oil is still, oh, we're almost done pumping. Okay, back in a sec. You see it's still got dark oil coming up through the tube. It's almost done. It's just sucking the last little drops out. Okay, the Mercedes spec for this oil is a, where is it? MB approval 229.51 is the one we're looking for. Oops, 229.51, the middle one there. And that's a low sulfur, low ash oil, but still synthetic. And this is a, Mobile 1 synthetic. Pull our cap off. Always look for white goo on the bottom of the cap. That means you have issues. And we're just going to fill with 6.5 liters. Oops. Why do I have that zoomed in so much? Sorry. No wonder everything seemed like it had to be so close to the camera. And what's this, a 5-quart without spilling. Yeah. Always pour sideways and you won't spill as easy. I did get a few drops. It wasn't perfect. I wasn't Tom Cruise in Cocktail. So I'm going to go check in the owner's manual to see the exact number of quarts or liters this takes and be back in a sec. Okay, 6.5 liters or 6.9 quarts. So we put 5 quarts in, so we need another 2. And we are going to add approximately 2. Ooh. Oops. Spilly, spilly. And we're going to start the car. And then check the oil level. I'm back in a second. I'm going to start it, let it run for about 15 seconds, and then we'll check the oil level on the dipstick. Now the reason you want to start it after you've, I've started and ran it for about 15 seconds. And the reason you want to start it and do that is so that the pump will fill up the filter housing, because that filter right now is empty. So it has to pump it in, fill it up, and then it pressurizes and stays in there. And then you'll find the exact capacity of the system. So after you've done that, let it run for 15-20 seconds. Wait about a minute, and then take your actual oil level, because it takes some time for the oil that gets pumped up into the cylinder head to drain back down into the pan. And if you don't wait, you'll get a level that you think is too low and you'll add too much, and that is dangerous. Too much oil is not good. So where are we? We're right about there. So let's stick another quart in there. I think I put about 1.5 in there. But you just want to be sure, because you don't know that you got all of it out last time, not every drop. Oh, crap. That's why you should use a funnel. I was too lazy today to grab a funnel. Damn it. I hate making messes. I like dirty engines. So once you've added, wait about a minute for the oil to drain down from the cylinder head, down into the oil pan, and then do your check again. We'll keep doing that until we have the proper reading on the dipstick, which is not up to the top. It's in this little lined area. It feels like a little file in there, and it's got a little raised lines on it so it can grab the oil when you're pulling it out, and it stays on there. But you want it below this little end that looks like a rocket. The 2 little rocket ends, you want it in between, preferably up about 1 centimeter from the top, half a centimeter from the top. You don't want it on here. If you've got it on there, too much oil, you have to suck some out or drain some out, whichever way. Running with too much oil is very dangerous. It's not good for your car. Back in a sec. Okay, so we added, I think it came out to almost 7 quarts, or just about 7 quarts, around there. And there's our level right there. And that is good to go. We're going to clean everything up. Put the engine cover back on after I clean this engine. And Then we're going to reset the oil change computer. If I can. I think I can. I'm going to reset it. Hopefully. Stay tuned. Okay, now that we've replaced the oil in the GLK, we're going to reset the service. So what you're going to do is turn your key to the first click. Door has to be closed or else you'll get the... Anyway, I've got this 10 remaining starts AdBlue. The dealership's looking after that tomorrow that I just bought the car off of. Anyway, I have to hit OK. So we want to be on this menu that shows the miles and the trip odometer, top and bottom. And you're going to hit this button, click it, click and hold this, hold OK. Huh. That should have worked. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Vehicle data, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Software version. Oh, cool. This is like a special menu. Anyway, let's go back. Dynamometer Test, Assist Plus. Ah, there we go. Full service. Service 11. Confirm full service. Okay. 229.51. Okay. Oil service carried out. Yes. Cannot be undone. Confirm. Full service carried out. So that was the oil change reset. It was click, click and hold, wait until the service data menu came up, went to the, oh wait, where's that? Back. Yeah, the Assist Plus, sorry. Back. Dynamometer Test. Cool. I remember this, the dynamometer test in the old W203 turned off all of the stability control and traction control. I don't know what it does on this one. I'm going to have to test that out. Off if circuit 15 off. Okay. Plus OK to change. Enabled. No. Don't want to enable that because I don't know what the hell it does. Don't play with stuff that you don't know. Vehicle data. This is what that software version 7.62.2 is supposedly what has to be changed at the dealership tomorrow for that 10 AdBlue 10 starts remaining deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. It's just a software upgrade and shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. That is how you reset your service. And this is the remaining starts thing that's going to be taken care of tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Oh, one little thing I forgot. If you have keyless or keyless start, pull the little keyless plug out. It will, it's spring loaded. Oh God, it went under the seat. Of course it did. Sorry about that. So this thing usually sits in there. It's the keyless start. Just grab it and pull it out and you'll see the regular keyhole behind it. It kind of need little tiny monkey fingers to pull it out. And there it is. Don't lose it. And then you stick your key in and turn to the first position like we did. Okay? I don't believe you can do it. Now let's see if we can get to that menu with the keyless thing in there. Inquiring minds want to know. So what you do is don't touch the brake, which will start the car. And pushing the button once should put it into the first position. Close the door. I'm going to go 1, 1, 1, and hold. Oh, yep, you can do it with the keyless. So the only difference between starting it and not starting it is don't touch the brake. If you don't touch the brake, it will turn the ignition to the first position. Hit it again, it'll turn it to the second position. Again is off. So to do this with your keyless start button enabled, no foot on the brake, so foot off the brake, touch it once, that will turn it to key position 1. Okay, thank you very much for watching.